Have you ever watched those breathtaking drone videos on television or scrolled through social media and seen stunning aerial footage of coastlines, countryside or family gatherings from above? Maybe you've thought to yourself, I'd love to try that, but isn't that just for young tech-savvy people? Well, I can tell you that's absolutely not the case. Drone flying has become one of the most rewarding and accessible hobbies for people our age, and today I want to show you exactly how you can get started on this exciting journey. My name is Ron, and at 67, I discovered drone flying 3 years ago when my grandson left his little quadcopter at my house after a visit. What started as curiosity turned into a passion that's brought me more joy and creativity than I ever imagined. I've captured family reunions from angles that made everyone gasp, recorded the changing seasons in my local park, and even helped a neighbour find their lost cat by spotting it from above. The best part? It's never too late to start, and you don't need to be a computer wizard to enjoy this wonderful hobby. In this video, we'll explore 5 simple steps to help you begin your drone flying adventure, including the basic equipment you'll need and how to get started without breaking the bank. We'll talk about choosing your first drone, essential accessories, finding the right places to practice, understanding the basics of safe flying, and building your confidence step by step. By the end of our introduction, you'll have everything you need to take your first flight and start creating your own amazing aerial memories. Let's start with the most important question. What do you actually need to begin? The wonderful news is that getting started doesn't require a huge investment or complicated equipment. Your first essential item is a beginner-friendly drone with a controller. Now, don't let the word controller intimidate you. Modern drone controllers are designed to be intuitive, much like using a television remote, but with a bit more excitement involved. For your first drone, I recommend looking at what we call ready-to-fly models that come with everything you need in one box. These typically cost between £150 to £250, which might seem like a lot initially, but think of it as investing in months or even years of enjoyment and creative expression. Some excellent beginner drones include models from DJI, Holystone or Potensic. These come with features like automatic hovering, which means the drone stays steady in the air without you having to constantly adjust the controls, and return to home buttons that bring your drone back to you with just one press. It's like having training wheels for the sky. Many of these starter drones can actually use your smartphone as a screen to see what your drone sees, which eliminates the need for expensive additional equipment. You simply download a free app, connect your phone to the controller, and suddenly you have a bird's eye view of the world around you. It's absolutely magical the first time you see your own garden or street from above through your phone screen. If you want to spend a little more, many drone controllers have a larger, built-in colour screen. The second essential item might surprise you with its simplicity: spare batteries. Drone batteries typically last between 15 to 25 minutes, which sounds short but is actually quite a lot of flying time when you're starting out. However, nothing is more frustrating than finally getting the hang of flying your drone only to have it land because the battery died. I always recommend buying at least 2 extra batteries when you purchase your drone. This gives you nearly an hour of total flight time, which is perfect for a morning or afternoon of practice and exploration. Most drone batteries take about an hour to charge, so having multiple batteries means you can keep flying while others are charging. It's like having backup rolls of film in the old photography days. You want to be ready to capture that perfect moment or continue practicing when you're really getting into the flow of flying. Your third essential item is something that might seem obvious, but is often overlooked: a good carrying case or kit bag. Now, I'm not talking about anything fancy or expensive. A simple padded bag or even a sturdy shoebox with some foam padding will do the trick perfectly. The key is protecting your investment and keeping everything organised in one place. A proper carrying case keeps your drone, controller, batteries and spare parts safe and organised. Plus, when you're our age, having everything in its proper place means you can focus on the fun part, flying, rather than hunting around for missing pieces. Now that we've covered your basic equipment, let's talk about something equally important: finding the right places to practice. This brings us to our fourth essential step, which is understanding where you can and cannot fly your drone safely and legally. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it might sound, and there are plenty of wonderful places to explore once you know the basics. The golden rule is to start in open spaces, away from people, buildings and airports. Your local park, a beach, or even a large field in the countryside are perfect starting locations. I began my drone journey in the empty car park of a retail park early on Sunday mornings when hardly anyone was around. It gave me plenty of space to make mistakes without worrying about bothering anyone or damaging property. Before you head out for your first flight, I always recommend checking online for any specific restrictions in your area. Most regions have simple guidelines about staying away from airports, not flying over crowds, and keeping your drone below a certain height. These rules exist for everyone's safety and are really quite sensible when you think about it. One of my favourite discoveries has been how many beautiful locations become available to you as a drone pilot. I've found myself visiting places I'd never been before, from hilltops with stunning views to quiet lakes or seashores perfect for early morning flights. It's wonderful how this hobby encourages you to get out and explore your local area from an entirely new perspective. The fifth and perhaps most important step is building your confidence through practice and patience with yourself. Remember, every expert drone pilot started exactly where you are now. I still remember my first flight. My hands were shaking so much I could barely hold the controller. But that's perfectly normal, and it gets easier with every flight. Start with just getting your drone to hover steadily in front of you. Don't worry about fancy maneuvers or filming anything spectacular right away. Spend your first few flights simply getting comfortable with how the controls respond. Move the drone slowly left and right, forward and back, up and down. It's like learning to drive all over again, but much more forgiving because there's no traffic to worry about. What I love most about drone flying is how it grows with you. One day you're thrilled just to keep your drone steady, and the next you're capturing footage that amazes your family and friends. I remember the first time I managed to film a smooth cinematic shot of the sunset over my local beach. I must have watched that video 10 times. The sense of accomplishment and creativity is truly rewarding. If you want hints and tips, there are countless videos on YouTube to help you. Now, before we get too carried away with the excitement, let's talk about something important here in the UK, the legal requirements for drone flying. Don't let this put you off. It's actually quite straightforward, and understanding these rules will make you a safer, more confident pilot. If your drone weighs more than 250 grams, which most camera-equipped drones do, you'll need what's called a Flyer ID from the Civil Aviation Authority. This involves taking a simple online theory test that covers basic safety principles and regulations. The test isn't difficult. It's mostly common sense about flying safely and being considerate of others. Think of it like the theory test for driving, but much shorter and more focused. It costs £10.70 and is valid for 5 years, so it's really quite reasonable. You'll also need to register as a drone operator if you're flying drones over 250 grams, which costs another £10.70 annually. Again, this is straightforward and can be done entirely online. The registration gives you an operator ID that you need to display on your drone, just a small sticker with your number on it. Insurance is another consideration that's worth thinking about seriously. While it's not legally required for recreational flying, I strongly recommend it for peace of mind. Drone insurance typically costs between £20 to £50 per year and covers you if your drone accidentally damages someone's property or, heaven forbid, injures someone. Several companies offer specific drone insurance, and some home insurance policies can be extended to cover drone use. It's one of those things you hope you'll never need, but you'll be grateful to have it if something unexpected happens. Don't let these requirements discourage you. They're designed to keep everyone safe and ensure this wonderful hobby remains accessible to all of us. Most drone retailers are happy to guide you through the process, and there are plenty of online resources to help you understand what you need to do. The creativity that drone flying unlocks is truly special. You might start by filming your garden, then progress to capturing your grandchildren playing in the park, or documenting local events for community groups. Some people have even started small businesses offering aerial photography services for local estate agents or wedding planners. The possibilities are endless, and you can take this hobby in whatever direction brings you joy. Remember, age is just a number when it comes to learning new skills and exploring new passions. I've met drone pilots in their 70s who are capturing stunning footage and having the time of their lives doing it. The key is to start simple, be patient with yourself, and enjoy the process of learning something completely new. So, are you ready to take to the skies? I hope this video has shown you that drone flying is not only possible at our age, but can be incredibly rewarding. Start with that first small drone, practice in open spaces, get your legal requirements sorted, and most importantly, have fun with it. Before you know it, you'll be looking at the world from perspectives you never imagined possible. I'd love to hear about your drone flying adventures in the comments below. Are you thinking of taking the plunge? Have you already started flying? Share your experiences. We're all learning together. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content designed specifically for our generation. Here's to discovering new horizons and proving that the best adventures in life can start at any age. And of course, if you'd like to look at other crafts and hobbies in your retirement, please click the link to see what else we have on our channel. And if there is a subject you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.